Yes, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Halftime Podcast brought to you by The Bhoys Presents. We are back with the usual suspects, minus Jim. Jim, we take attendance like a classroom. You've missed 2 sessions already. Recorded conversation for the third one. This is just your first and final warning. So obviously we're doing the Game Week 9 Roundup. Arsenal title race, Liverpool mudded, officiating. It's all going to be covered under this podcast. If you're listening on Spotify, make sure to drop a like on the podcast and also drop a follow on all of our socials. We're now on Twitch. Follow as well if you're bad. If you're bad, you'd follow on Twitch. Link in the description down below. But without further ado, we'll go ahead with the podcast. So obviously, North London derby. Big talking point.
What a day.
What an absolute day for Arsenal fans. Kamiz Sipple. I feel your pain, brother. And yeah, Aaron, do you want to talk to us about that?
Yeah, it was a good game, wasn't it? Party played well. Saka played well. I think all of Arsenal played well, actually. I think Saka had a really good game as well. Just thought I'd slip that in there because Copley is anti-Saka. But no, I think the main talking point was probably the red card. I think it was harsh, personally. As much as I liked seeing Emerson not so royal sent off.
That's good from you. That's good. Emerson not so royal sent off.
It was harsh. It was harsh. I get why it was given. It's above the ankle. I just think he went in to leave one on him, but yeah, he's obviously done it too high, and I can see why it was given, but I would hate it given against us.
You'd be absolutely livid, surely.
Any
fan really would be.
I'll be annoyed at the player. I'll be annoyed at him. Yeah, for him doing it because it's not needed, especially just after conceding. But it just kind of summed up Spurs' afternoon. They were quite wasteful. That final pass was. I think that was a highlight I watched on Twitter, and it was just, they weren't. Their final ball just wasn't great. If that. If that was a decent ball, would it have been 3-1? Probably not. I could be feeling like Sip. But overall, I think we controlled the game well, especially after the red card. But it was good. It was good.
No,
I enjoyed it.
It wasn't even especially after the red card, mate. We come out in the second half. We come out all guns blazing, like all guns blazing. I also think with the red card, I think if that challenge was made like just outside of Spurs' box, I don't actually think he would have sent him off. I think it's just because it was so far in the Arsenal half. Martinelli was going absolutely nowhere. It was going back towards the Arsenal goal. Yeah. The ball wasn't there to be won, and Emerson just decided to run in and just leave his studs down his Achilles. And
it was a weird.
Just no need.
I watched it a couple of times because it is just a weird foul. Whether it's a bad foul or not, it's just a weird foul to give anyway. Especially Martinelli's kind of run into nowhere.
That I agree with all of that, but the thing that winds me up is we've already seen instances in different games with the same ref with things that I'd say are worse that don't get given. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm not even that asked.
Yeah, but then it's, I think it's just the consistency of refereeing because you've seen people like in the box tug a shirt as a penalty. You see Romero drag Cucurella to the ground for his hair, nothing doing. It's just consistency. That's all it is. Even now with VAR, somehow decisions are still coming in swings and roundabouts where you'll get some and you won't get others, which is just fucking stupid.
That's what the whole thing was brought in for, so that we don't spend all this time. But I think we're 8 or 9 podcasts in, and a large portion of everything on all our podcasts.
I'm pretty sure we've
every week
about...
we can talk about it.
Yeah,
every week there's always something.
No, we'll save the Thiago one for a bit later, but
yeah, we'll go over because we saw a fair few red cards, so we'll go over what
Arsenal
is and weren't.
Arsenal were I think Spurs had like a 20-minute period in the first half.
Because I think Spurs were right in the first half. They were better than I thought they'd be.
They were okay.
I think they had the better chances in the first half, I thought, as in clear-cut chances.
Yeah,
Richarlison had that miss hit that Ramsdale made a good save. But Son was being
passes that he didn't want to do.
I was going to say Son was being Son again of this season. Just another
second half, Hugo makes his first error that he's made in about 18 months, and the red card. It's just, fuck, you know what I mean?
It came up on the replay. It was like, it
mate.
gets worse every time.
Yeah, it's one of them things. But that's the thing. First half, like after we conceded, we played a lot better than I thought we would. But our passing and our counter attacks have been our strength massively. But even leading up to the penalty, Son overhit the through ball. There was a chance where Kane was through, and if he just done a through ball, it would have been through. Like Son, like people were like obviously gassing after the Leicester game. Don't get me wrong, I was happy for him, but it was the Leicester side that were bottom of the table.
So yeah, we said it last week in the podcast, or the week before.
Yeah,
people were like, "Is Son back?" And I was like, "No."
Yeah, no,
it
doesn't work like that. And like that game would have been the perfect game for him to really carry on, but he was just back to the old Son, and it was a dreadful game for him. So
it was, and I mean, you know, the actual topic of conversation around the Arsenal Spurs game that we've got down is you know, Arsenal dominance. Are they potential title contenders? No, they're not potential title
You don't think they
contenders.
are?
I think.
No,
wait, I think
they're the only team that's close.
No, relative to what's around City, you are the best of the rest.
Oh,
at
we
the
are,
moment.
are, but there is only one title contender this year, and it is City.
I still think
don't
City
see
are
it going
miles
any other
ahead,
way.
but you are the closest out the other
You
19
always have-
teams to them.
Do you know
You
when
always
you
have a
play
good
City?
game versus City.
We haven't
And
played
if-
City
oh,
yet.
it got
No, but
postponed, didn't it?
do you know when?
It was
Off the
meant to be on
top
the
of
19th. I
It's
don't know
been
where it's gone.
postponed.
Oh, okay.
So the next one will be.
I don't
ages
think it's
away.
been.
Yeah.
I don't think it's been rearranged yet.
No.
They'll probably put it on the last game of the season when it'll be the title. So,
The thing is,
um,
the only team that I can see, obviously we got a result, but the only team that will go into that game thinking Arsenal probably won't win is probably City.
yeah.
Like every other team I see you beating right now.
The only thing about City,
You normally give City. I always think you normally give City a good game.
look, right. The only thing about City is that as fantastic as they are, as incredible as Haaland is, and I mean, by the way, Haaland's getting a lot of plaudits, and so's De Bruyne, but De Bruyne has been fucking awesome this season.
Said it on the
Their
podcast.
their defense hasn't been great. All
No.
right?
They've
It
got
hasn't.
to
It hasn't
really
been.
They're
more.
up for the
It sounds
taking quite.
stupid.
Yeah.
So I think I think it'll be interesting. I think City would probably batter us, but it'll be an interesting game when it does come around. But I would like to play them, you know, within the next couple of weeks. To be honest, I don't know when it's going to get rearranged to, because even though they're playing out their skin, I mean Arsenal have also been playing out their skin, so it would be a good game. But obviously, you know, Arsenal play Liverpool next week on Sunday. If Arsenal go ahead and beat Liverpool, yeah, we're 14 points clear of Liverpool already.
No, I've just pulled up the
Liverpool
table.
are just-
Liverpool
mad.
are currently sitting in 9th on 10 points from 7.
So we beat
Yeah, as
them.
they should, man.
We
Shit
beat
bastards.
them. We go 14 points clear of the team that pushed City to the final day last season,
Yeah.
which is crazy to think about.
But based on that,
speaks so much about Liverpool.
how can you not consider Arsenal title contenders then? I
still
because in
think
the 60th
they're
minute-
miles off City, but they are the closest thing to City that the
Yeah.
Premier League has right
I
now.
think City's defense is so.
But the thing
It
is,
is.
a title contender isn't we can beat every team. It's who, like, City can slip up against fucking, let's say,
City
Fulham.
will drop points.
City
They dropped
drop
points to
points.
Villa this
Villa
season.
But so what?
Villa have been pissed poor.
So far, the only team you've dropped points to is United. You've absolutely battered everyone else.
Well, I know, and I mean, to be honest, you know, on another day, I think we probably batter United as well. I think on the day, United got. You can roll your eyes all you want, Brick, but on the day,
Look,
United got the game plan to an absolute T.
Nah,
Old
you
Trafford
guys.
as well. It'd be a totally
you
different
guys-
story at Emirates.
Nah, you guys have played. You guys
I
have
think the
played
thing with City is
one big team, and that's it, man. Like you play one big team, and that's it. That's it. Unfortunately, Spurs just aren't
This
there.
is
They're
a
in
Spurs fan
transition.
talking as well.
They're in a transition period. Do you know what I mean? We still got
Who's
players
Spurs?
like we still got players like Emerson
Spurs
Royale
are in no
playing. You know what I mean?
transition
So
period.
No. I said
Spurs
this,
are
yeah.
in no
I
transition
don't
period.
know. I don't know that.
Just ignore whatever he.
Spurs should be top 3 most well-drilled teams in this league.
yeah,
With the-
100%.
Well, I would say they should
No.
be.
We
With
haven't
the way they finished last season, they haven't lost since
No,
April.
they've got.
They haven't lost since April in the league. They
They've got
should
one
be
of the
the
newest
most
managers as well.
with Spurs.
Yeah, Connor's only been there. He's
Yeah.
not been there a full season
We
technically.
haven't even had him a year yet.
Like you can't
Yeah.
say they've well drilled.
Yeah.
You got Arteta, Pep, Klopp, done top 3.
Yeah, but if you look at their recent performances and the way they've been playing in regards to like their defensive structure and stuff like that, they haven't lost in the league since April.
But they can't be one of the most well drilled
yeah,
teams
but
if this
they
manager's
should
not been
be.
there for a year.
That's
They should be.
There's no
due to the
Klopp,
4 other
Pep,
defenders.
Arteta you would hope have their team more well drilled by now.
But Klopp's lost important players
But
in his
they
team,
should
and
still
he's
be
got
more
age
well
in
drilled.
midfield. I don't agree at all.
He's been there for 6 years.
And, you know, but
7 years.
the whole thing with
Years
Liverpool
as well.
But Liverpool are
So-
coming to the end of the era purely based on the fact that half their team are aging like there's no tomorrow.
But you can
And
still
they've
be
not
well
replaced,
drilled.
Yeah. No, you know what?
You can
I
be
can
well
see
drilled, but if
I can see
you're
where
old
Chaz
and you
come from.
like that, their team has quite clearly been weakened.
It happened
Quite
to
clearly.
Arsenal, weren't it? Well, when last time we won the
I,
league,
I, the
it
only
was an
thing for the
aging team, and we haven't won it since, have we?
It depends on your definition of being well drilled, like knowing the system the manager wants to play, because that would back up
Yes.
Copley's point. But that would
Yeah.
back up Copley's point in terms of Pep Arteta and Klopp, because they've been there
But
4+ years or
talking-
3 for
We're not
Arteta.
talking about Arteta. We're not talking about a manager in the middle of the field. We're talking about Antonio Conte, a serial winner, someone who demands nothing but the best from his players. And you look at it in like some games, and they do look like this really, really well drilled team, as they should be. No,
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah,
But-
gonna be
but-
more
right,
well-drilled
you
than
are
a-
right, but
They're not going to be
we're
more well
talk-
drilled than managers who have been there for years.
Yeah, I think longevity
disagree.
plays a
It
longer
does play a
part.
but
it plays a part.
It plays a bigger part than the manager himself. Yeah, like he's not been there a full season yet.
And he's still turned
And
over
not only
that
that,
team in terms of
and he's
transfers
still,
as well.
he's worked miracles with Emerson Royale at right back. If I was in that Spurs squad, I'd be refusing to tie me boots and put me shinnies on in the dressing room if he's on that team sheet. He is fucking woeful.
He-
And the
He
fact
is,
that
yeah.
he's
I could do a whole
actually,
podcast about him.
yeah,
He's
the
done you a
fact that
favour.
Conte-
He's done you a favour for 3 games.
What
and we're the
Conte's
third
done
game. We've
with
got
that Spurs
unlucky.
side with Emerson Royale, he's turned water into fucking wine.
But
Right.
he has not.
It's only
No, he has
just
not.
watch.
He's not. No, he has not, mate.
It's
He's
still been-
If
he
he
turned
can
water
get
into
that-
sewage, mate. That guy is awful.
It's like a cream soda.
No,
You've been playing with
what,
9 people
Emerson
the last
Royale?
few games.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
talking about what Conte's done with the rest of the squad
Oh, well,
while
I thought you said
still
Emerson
having
Royale.
him. No, but it brought us on to he's still starting. What's Jed Spence got to fucking do to get on that
Liberty.
fucking?
well.
That's
the thing
Conte
is-
though.
Yeah, and the thing is,
Yeah, like
it's this story helps me out with a little fucking Instagram post, like family, I'm not banning like family members and stuff posting stuff online when you
Just-
obviously I get it,
yeah.
it's a loved one, you want to see them doing well, but posting shit like that is not going to help their cause.
Especially
whatsoever.
the state of the current, not in current media, just the media in general.
Yeah,
That's going to be blown up if it hasn't
well,
already.
English media are the world's worst for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
yes,
not.
I'm-
It doesn't look. She ain't done him any favors in getting.
no, but I'm
getting
certainly
any sort of
looking
game
forward to
time.
the next 3 games without him. I'm going to
It's
say
a
this
blessing in
tentatively,
disguise.
It can't be any fucking worse.
No.
Who's your next 3 games?
We're
We've
the
got
third.
Brighton, someone, and then United.
Oh, not easy 3 games.
We've got Brighton.
A few teams got a hard month.
Brighton
Everton,
look phenomenal.
Everton,
Arsenal
United.
played 9 games this month. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
we-
sure.
I think we've got,
I think
we've got 10
Spurs
all in all.
and United are the same.
Yeah.
Just one thing. The only thing that's holding me back from the Arsenal title contender thing is the depth. The depth comparison to City is just phenomenal.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say in the
that's what
60th
City's
minute.
depth is just.
In the 60th minute, Man City bring on 5 players that are starting any fucking team in the
yeah,
league.
it's
So
it's disgusting.
look, if Man City don't win the title this season, it's an absolute fucking. it's
No,
a crime.
I reckon.
It's a
No,
crime.
They have to
more.
win the-
Oh, they're gonna win.
Ah.
They're gonna win the title. But if they can't get their hands on a fucking Champions League with the squad that they've got, if Haaland stays fit and they don't win the Champions League, it's fucking outrageous. The
No,
kid is
until
I wouldn't say
until I've watched him bleed, that guy isn't a human being.
This
By the
is
way,
the
yeah, like
Go on.
Champions League is it's a knockout tournament, you know.
Yeah, it's not-
Like,
it's not really about depth.
Man City are quite easily the best team over 38 games throughout a season or whatever. Yeah, but when it comes to knockout football, anything can happen in knockout football, which is why competitions like Europa League and World Cup can be so exciting because any team can turn up on the day and just absolutely batter
is
the
there
team.
any squad on the planet that could match City's right now?
I don't know about
Madrid.
I don't know about Match City, right? But I think Barcelona are big sleepers this year.
Maybe
really
they
don't.
are
as well.
Right, maybe the 2 Spanish giants are.
Yeah.
But if we're talking over an entire squad and what Pep has got at his fingertips, if they are not prioritizing that Champions League as this is it, like we have the best chance that we might ever have, maybe over the next season or
Probably
two
is
as
their
well.
best chance they'll ever have.
But
With Haaland,
can
his
you
current
can you
form.
see my can you see my point now? Like this
Yeah.
is over an entire squad. I don't think anyone gets apart from the Madrid and Barca. Nobody gets close to matching what they've got in quality and depth.
Yeah.
No, true.
So
But
as much as
yeah.
knockout football will play its part, we're talking that is the elite competition that everyone, as a player, manager, club, that's what you want. City have never had it.
But like, if we bring it back to the Premier League quickly, like, what team can like? I don't. Have they already dropped points? I'm pretty sure they have, haven't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Aston
they
Villa.
drew with Villa. They
They
dropped
drew
with
with
Villa.
Villa, drew with
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Drew with Newcastle.
That's it.
They're the only team unbeaten.
But like,
Yeah.
you just like break it down. Just look what they've done over the last few games. Even break it down to Champions League. Besides two Spanish giants, I can't, as Bran was saying, I can't see a team that's going to beat them.
Like
Just thinking on paper.
Chaz is right. The knockout
Just with
football
history,
will,
I see him.
the
There will be
knockout-
some.
Yeah.
There will be something
football
that
will
they'll
play a
slip up
toll.
somehow. Yeah.
But if we were to predict now with what we've seen and what we know Pep can do over 38 games, if there was a way to install that into knockout football, they'd walk that Champions League
Yeah, but I see,
up
I think
until the
Do you
The
think
semis.
issue
we've got
is
some
Champions
English
League is
guys
on the
behind
day.
it, though?
I think last year they did install it into the Champions League, but they just got fucking Real Madrid. It was Madrid,
yeah,
weren't
Best
it?
Champions
Yeah.
League win I've ever seen.
Literally,
Like in terms of
literally, like,
comebacks.
Man,
They
with all due
came
respect,
back
yeah,
against
Man
Che-
City,
That was
Man
Chelsea,
City,
City.
Man City fucking demolished Real Madrid,
Yeah.
and I mean demolished.
that
And
first
Real
leg. They should
Madrid,
have been up like
they just pulled
7.
something. They pulled something out their arse, and fair play to them. I personally, I the way Real Madrid came back in that second leg was just
Ludicrous.
mesmerising. It was fucking
Yeah.
ludicrous.
It was
Oh,
written in the
fucking
stars.
ludicrous.
I
After the
think they
Chelsea
had
game
installed
and
it
the
into the Champions
PSG
League.
game, there was no way they weren't winning that Champions
Oh,
League.
exactly.
Yeah.
It was
100%.
written. It was written
It
for
was
them.
written.
It was, yeah. And just the fact that it was one after the other, and then there was rumors after about like even Benzema playing with a knock for the semis and finals, and still doing it. It was written. But overall, City, I don't think Madrid. What's the probability of City bottling it twice in the
Well,
same
at this point.
fashion?
I
Yeah,
see
they
it
always
happening
bottle
again.
it.
I see it happening.
Yeah.
I think once they get that
realistically, it
first
shouldn't,
one,
right?
once they get that
Real-
first one, I think it will change. I think mentality as well. Like they've never won it. There's so much pressure. But
we'll
some of them
see,
in
but-
PSG. PSG are always a good team and should be doing well in it.
Yeah.
Enough about
But
this fucking Super team.
overall in the Prem, there's no one getting close to them that
That's
we
what
can see.
no.
Yeah.
Do we discuss Liverpool and where
Yeah.
the fuck they go from?
So-
where they are?
I think on Sunday, I think
It's such a
On-
shame Jim isn't here. Sorry, go on.
on Sunday, I don't think Trent starts. I
Free
think Klopp's going to take
Oh,
him out
okay,
of the team
yeah.
on Sunday.
Yeah, he's.
look,
Did you have a
right,
stinker?
What, against Arsenal?
Oh,
yes, against Arsenal.
he had a
I
howler.
think you'll play.
He-
I think you'll play Joe Gomez right back on Sunday.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
think if Trent starts, Martinelli is going to have a fucking wicked way.
He is.
Now,
I hope he starts.
Wait. I've never thought I'd say this, but Xhaka's going to have a fucking wicked way in the fucking hole as well. There's
I'm-
that entire right side of Liverpool this season has been fucking shocking.
But and the entire left side of Arsenal has been head and shoulders
Above
incredible.
everyone. Yeah.
not even the right side of Liverpool. A lot of their fucking team.
Yeah,
Even
I'm pointing out,
Fabinho's
I'm
been
pointing
off.
out they're two star players in the creative genius and generational right back that Trent is, and then their fucking right
Goals
winger.
galore, Salah.
Yeah, goals galore. Salah, not a one season
I
wonder.
don't know where they go. I mean, they've just got to keep on hoping that it clicks. Like, I mean,
just
'cause
got- I think they-
theoretically, there should be no reason that Klopp needs to change his system because it's worked for however long.
How's he go?
But I don't think he does.
I don't even. There's no way they do it.
That-
7-season
that's
curse.
already-
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
know they've done comebacks like before, but like to be 11 points off the league leaders Arsenal at the moment
Already.
with 8 games played.
It's crazy.
Insane. But that's the thing. He's untouchable. I don't think any of us for a second think he's like what are they going to do? Because obviously
Go on.
you've got to think so quickly. With obviously before a ball had even been kicked, the comparison between Darwin and Haaland were getting them knocked about. Obviously, the Community Shield, everyone thinking obviously Núñez was going to, and you see Haaland's absolutely smashing the league. Klopp's got to be like a little bit frustrated. Just think, fuck, you were meant to be that. Do you know what I mean?
He's their third choice striker right now.
Yeah, I
Behind
mean,
Bobby
I think it's
Behind
stems
Bobby and Jota. Yeah, he's
I
their
think
third
it
choice
stems
technically.
from the back. I think they've got to sort that defence out.
So, the thing
They
is,
have
is
to.
so many players are just horrifically out of form,
The thing
and it's
is,
like
I
one or
remember
two. Like if it was Trent, Salah,
Yeah.
or even just Trent, but Trent, Van Dijk, Salah, fucking.
Matip, even
Robbo.
Matip.
Robertson, yeah.
Can we
Robbo.
cross-reference
I wouldn't say Matt,
out
because
from
I don't
players?
really think he's played
out
enough.
out of everyone, Thiago hasn't played consistently enough, like
But
game
Yeah.
time wise,
you're
to
getting out
warrant.
with him.
Yeah, to warrant. Right, you are the best player on this pitch. Their best player so far has been an aging false 9/cam, if Jim's here, in Bobby Firmino with high visibility teeth.
Yeah,
Every time he's played, he has been head and shoulders above anyone on that Liverpool pitch.
trust me.
I remember saying this a couple of years ago. Like Liverpool had to start recruiting then because or they just find themselves where they are now in just an aging squad. Their midfield three, who they start probably have a combined age of
awful.
98. That's probably not an exaggeration either.
It's not.
Probably even older.
I think
I
it's
saw-
more than that. It's more than
I
that.
saw
Nah,
something.
it's not.
I saw a report
But,
about
Hen-
on the
Hendo,
game.
Milner, and Fab.
Close to it.
Yeah, 95, 96.
I saw a report over the weekend after the game where it was like a picture of Jurgen Klopp shouting at Fabinho, and then apparently Fabinho's body language completely changing, and him kind of like almost ignoring what Klopp was saying. Fabinho's been fucking dreadful this season.
Yeah.
He's been
Yes.
pissed.
He's been awful, and it doesn't help that the two players next to him are just playing equally as
And
bad. I
changing
mean,
every game.
They changed a lot,
Henderson
didn't
was awful last season, and this
Yeah.
season is even worse. You don't have Genie to cover Trent at right back anymore when he goes on those long runs or
And
plays
Harvey
hard up the
Elliott
pitch.
is not the player that's going to do that for them.
No.
He is not
their
that.
midfield three. They've chopped and changed so much. You've got Milner, Henderson,
Yeah.
Fabinho, Thiago.
Changing everything.
It
Oh,
doesn't. It
Elliott,
doesn't help when
Elliott, all
Thiago's in and out like a yo-yo with like little knocks and that, and not being fully fit.
I think
But
it's so
there's no way.
surprising. Continue.
Who said about Klopp shouldn't need to change his system?
Me.
Right. The only reason I disagree with that is you've gone from having Hendo having 2 or 3 unreal years, just being that such a disciplined midfielder that will cover Trent, to Harvey Elliott, who's about a head and half a shoulder shorter than him, not aggressive, not like combative, to play in the middle of the park to do that role.
But
There
Hendo's
is
been on the
not-
pitch as well.
Yeah, but there's no way that Elliott would fill that.
No.
So as a midfield gets older, less game time.
I mean,
If you're not willing to change your system, you've got to have a like for like
I
sort of
wonder.
similar person in there for
wonder
that
how
system to
long-
still thrive.
Yeah, no, I agree. I wonder how long it's going to be before Klopp just says we're putting Gomez right back. Trent, let's see how you do in the middle of the park.
But I think they
Weeks.
need more than that.
Yeah.
I think
They need
they
to
need
do
more,
that.
but
He did that
that
for
would be a
England, it was
fucking
fucking
start.
awful.
That
They
would
need
be a
to
That's
trade.
for England though.
Yeah, but
You know,
they need
for all due respect, for England, Phil Foden's fucking dreadful. But for Man City, he's 22 and he's got like 50 league goals for Man City already so far. He plays well for Man City. For England, he's shit. Like for England, players just don't play as well. So I think he's got to at some point because their midfield's shit. Trent's playing shit right back, but you can't exactly leave Trent out of the squad because he's Trent.
Obviously,
No, but
they're-
they dropped Diaz. Like of all the
Yeah.
players that you drop, he's been one of the at least like
That's positive.
like even when
He's tried.
yeah
He's
he's
tried.
tried even when Salah gets the ball, I don't ever see him even just a pop shot or just a Salah 30 well not 30 yards but like edge of the box. He'll get it now and just lay it off. Normally you just see him whip it left peg. Normally it sails top fucking
or at least
bins.
get at someone.
Mate,
He'd be like a
he just doesn't
direct.
look like
They just
He's
need
either
to pray.
poaching or he's being direct.
They need
Go
to
on, Kev.
pray they can get to Liverpool. They can get to January in a position where they can rescue their season.
Who
yeah.
are? Let me just look up
they're-
Liverpool's
because
fixtures.
They're
I-
holding up for Bellingham, aren't they? But
He ain't going there.
Is
Yeah.
he? Would he join them? Like,
if
really?
if he's going to join an English team, it would be Liverpool, from what I can gather. But
Unless
Why
I'm pretty
would
sure,
he?
pretty
Unless
much he's
he-
come out and said he wants Madrid. But then where does he fit? I think a midfielder of his age and his caliber should go to Madrid when you've got Camavinga, Tchouameni,
Valverde.
Bruce.
Valverde, and
Valverde,
obviously
Valverde,
Cruz and
yeah.
Modric on their way out. But still, that
Yeah.
midfield with three, sure, they could be like a City and just rotating all the time. But you're never going to be labelled as a not necessarily that you may not want it, but you're never going to be labelled a superstar or a world class player that he has
Yeah.
potential to be, in my opinion.
Let me just read out Liverpool's fixtures, yeah, in the Premier League coming up. They've had Chelsea postponed. Yeah, that was before the Brighton game.
Yeah.
They've then got Arsenal. They've then got City.
They've also
Then
got
West-
Rangers at Ibrox as well in midweek.
That's the Champions League, mate.
Yeah, but still, like that's gonna take a toll on the Premier
They
League
need
games.
to do something in the
They've
Champions
got
League
they've
as well.
got West Ham, Forest, which should be two, but we're looking at this Liverpool side now and now questioning it. And then they've got they've got teams like Leeds, and then they've got Spurs at the start of November. Like this is not somewhere where they can go, right, time to turn it around. We've got a good run of fixtures. Let's get some. This is like they've left it 8 games now where they have played fucking shit.
By the sounds of it, they're lucky to get a point against Brighton as well.
I think
Yeah, I think it was
a
quite
game
good
of
in the
two
second
halves.
half.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were
were.
right in the
They
second
were.
half.
I mean, just going back to those fixtures, you said they play Arsenal and they play City, right? If
Yeah.
Arsenal beat Liverpool on Sunday, we go 14 points clear of Liverpool, yeah? If then City beat Liverpool, Arsenal play Leeds. If Arsenal beat Leeds, we go 17 points clear of Liverpool, and we haven't even hit November yet.
I don't think you count. I don't think you count Liverpool's title contenders this year, which is why.
No, I don't think you do, but it just
Anything
shows you
can happen,
like.
but don't think
But
so.
I think Liverpool are now. I think they're well and truly in the
They're-
top 4 scrap.
Yeah.
They're in a
I said
worrying position to
this
get into
after
this
game
scrap.
week 2.
After, if come to think of it, when United have been humiliated as many times as they have this season, I think it's 3 times already this year by Brentford, Brighton, and City the other day, and they're still 2 points clear. I mean,
Of
again,
Liverpool.
it's in a similar position of it's those kind of teams that are in the top 4 scrap.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
Yeah.
what helps is you've done them once head to head.
yeah,
That is going to kill when Liverpool look around and look at, even if they're dropping points to the likes of Brighton, even if we got a point against them, realistically that doesn't matter because we're not competing with them, or those teams shouldn't be competing with them. It's when they're getting turned over by United, City, or that's where it's going to come into play.
having to rescue a point against Brighton.
Like at the moment, Tottenham, like we were talking about Spurs and the way that they're playing, but Spurs are still sitting in third.
Yeah,
Like
they've only lost one game.
they can lose to Arsenal and be like, you know what, we'll just go and grind out a 1-0 win against West Ham or whatever it is. Liverpool are now having to go. We've now got to turn up to play fucking Bournemouth.
They've got to turn up
do
for
them
Yeah.
9-0.
30.
Do you know what I mean?
games.
Like,
Not Bournemouth because they rolled them over.
no, but like they got them on an off day, Copley. They got them on an off
I think,
day, right?
I think we spoke quite about Liverpool. Well, I know this isn't on our schedule, but I just want to quickly say, you look at the other side of Liverpool. You look at Everton. Yeah, Frank Lampard has had so much shit.
Okay.
I mean, so much shit, right?
Quietly doing a job.
Everton sit in 11th place, 2 positions behind Liverpool. Yeah, Everton
Points.
2 points.
No, they're
No, same
equal.
points.
equal points, sorry.
Liverpool have a game in hand,
Game in
but
hand.
Everton, yeah, this season have the best defence in the league.
Yep.
They've conceded 7 goals, right? And all of us here
My
absolutely
fucking king.
scrutinised Lampard and basically how shit Everton look.
Yeah.
And since like
I've
the last few
just
games
gone
has happened,
back. Sorry to cut you off. 2 of us had Lampard to be manager to get sacked this year.
Who
right?
was it? Name and shame, brother.
Me.
Myself
Oh,
and
well, I think
Copley.
that's fair enough. Judging from last season, that was fair enough, and even judging from the start of the season.
Yeah, Don't get
But,
me wrong. 2 games
they're
in, that was a
they're
shout.
silently improving, and I know Brick mentioned it.
They're grinding
Right.
results.
I know Brick mentioned it, yeah,
I mean, memed it
as a
since.
joke, right? But
Don't fucking
genuinely,
say it,
I'm
don't say
hearing
it,
more and more
don't
about it.
fucking say it. Oh,
fucking.
Ding.
He has been brilliant this season.
Bingo checklist for the Iwobi bleaching.
No, he
Somebody-
has been
somebody say Iwobi.
absolutely brilliant. Right, that midfield three that they've got in Iwobi, Onana, and that Idrissa Gueye, yeah.
Yeah.
We said when Onana first came on the pitch in his first game, we said that he looks like a player, yeah. Gueye's a good player. He played at PSG for however many years. And Iwobi's now got this kind of like this free role in the midfield. And looking really quite
Solid.
decent
Tasty.
for Lampard. You know, I think the thing they got to figure out is their goals. You got Calvert-Lewin, who is now getting back to fitness. He could potentially play this weekend as well. So, I mean,
Brilliant.
I don't actually think it is all that doom and gloom as we first predicted for Everton.
Yeah, they've done
Yeah, so in summary, Chaz, what you're saying is, ever since James Garner's moved to Everton, they've gone from here to just here.
They
Is that-
learn off him.
said-
That
you know
midfield's
what?
improved from Garner.
You've said,
I
you've
see where
said-
you're going with this, Brick.
You've
I
said
see where you're
fuck
going.
all. You said fuck all since hey guys, and then you come out with that shit. Let
Yeah.
Iwobi take the fucking cake.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, but I
literally, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
The thing with them, it is very grindy results, so it could
It is,
go the other way quite easily. But again, they could then Calvert-Lewin comes in, their defense stays the same, but they actually do start scoring, so they can go everywhere. It could go,
Yeah.
but currently, they're grinding out results
And
all over.
so,
Yeah.
before we get on to the next topic, which is of course the beloved Newcastle, Bruno Lage is gone. He's off ski. You know,
See ya. Peace.
I said pre-season podcast. I said underachievers this year. Wolves. I said Bruno Lage will be gone, and he's gone.
That's
he,
where
wasn't,
you-
he wasn't your manager to get sacked.
Oh, he's lying.
Jesse Marsh. No, Wolves was his own underachievers,
Well,
but Jesse
yeah.
Marsh was your manager to get sacked.
They weren't scoring goals last season.
Yeah,
They didn't really sign
facts.
anyone.
And that's-
And
we said, I think after the Tottenham game, we were like, this Wolves side is decent. Like in terms of how they're not actually that bad. They just cannot find the back
Yep.
of the net. We said probably a couple of podcasts ago, it'll be interesting to see how long they give him. And obviously,
yeah.
uh,
Yeah,
I mean,
but this Wolves team were the team that everyone was scared to play because people couldn't score against them last season.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that,
it speaks-
16
it
months
speaks
ago.
vol-
And the
it speaks
0-0 1 all
volume.
games.
It speaks volumes when their best player in Nevs is playing centre half for them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
crazy.
we'll not,
When someone said that, I was like,
dive
what?
into it.
I said it
yeah,
yesterday. It was
we'll
crazy.
we'll not dive into it too
You
much
send, you,
because
send
our
your, you, you
IQs
send your
will
club
lower.
you sell or send your club captain out on loan to a team
He's
in the
on
Premier
loan.
to a team in the Premier League, and you get a couple of injuries or you get a red card for Collins. And you
Oh,
face
yeah,
others.
fucking, I'm real bit of static there, Cal. You fucking moron.
So I mean, but yeah. Anyway, getting on to the team that are going to finish 7th for higher, Newcastle. Take it away,
Yeah.
Bran.
Well, we were fucking helped by one of the naughtiest challenges we'll see all season. To be fair, but
Yeah.
it was. We'll get onto that challenge in a separate topic. But Big Mig,
Big
Oi,
Mig.
come on, lads.
Messi
Big
Almiron.
Mig, Lionel Miggy. He had the game of his life. Found the back of the net twice. Got ruled out. One got ruled out for his hat trick. Looked absolutely gutted. I think someone just kidnapped his entire family. Bless him.
Sounded like a nursery
But-
rhyme then.
But
you said
yeah,
that.
it was a good fucking result. It was a good performance, regardless of 10 men. It helped that Mitrovic was carrying a golf ball sized swelling on his ankle. Otherwise, we could have been in real trouble. But no,
Oh,
it
shit,
was
he got a red
exactly.
card that early on.
Yeah, Chalobah.
Yeah,
And it was
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
a-
the challenge
Yeah,
right now. It was
mate. If we were to show that, there'd be a couple like fucking flinches in here.
That's a bad one. That's a bad one.
Yeah,
Feeling
it
very
was
bad.
I mean, we were watching it, and it was a case of from kickoff, Newcastle were in Fulham's half. There was no, we weren't doing much with the ball. I think did Wilson hit the post early on,
But
like,
he's a
on a little bubble
fucking
shot?
little rat. He's a rat. Wilson.
Why is he a rat? Why is he a
Oh,
rat?
he robbed the goal off
Oh
past
yeah,
Joe
yeah,
Willock
yeah.
and stopped me getting points for Trippier. Little cretin.
Human.
I want to point out as well. Obviously, I was a little bit weary of Jolinton being dropped for Bruno to come back into the side. But fuck me, did Longstaff have a game and a half as well? It seems like everyone who I've classed as the shit of the shit still left at Newcastle are now performing. We've got Big Mig, burying volleys like fucking Van Basten out of nowhere. We've got Sean Longstaff, who's putting his fucking body. He's just a upper echelon McMuffin. Really, doesn't have as many yellow cards in him. And all we need is Gucci Band back, really.
How long is he out
And then
for?
that's it. I should be back for next week, but we never know.
He'll be back for United as well. Brilliant. Fucking great.
Probably you just got to give it one of those, mate. You know what I mean?
Dano's going to pop in. It's all good. Don't you worry.
Because
No,
I mean,
it's not.
we were talking about obviously last week we were talking about how we keep drawing and not finding the back of the net, and then as much as we were against 10 men and against an injured Mitrovic, we create some fucking glorious chances and put them away. I mean, there's not much else. If we can carry on this, get to January, carry on this, have people fit and staying fit, there's no reason why we can't do a title charge.
We've blown up a team
going.
that we know Fulham has a bad defence. They got a red card in the 8th minute, and now we're on a title charge. Here we go.
Yeah, it's all right. We didn't get pumped 6-3, did we? Shit fuck.
No, you played Fulham.
What?
They are still above you, though.
Yeah, we got humbled.
right.
We got humbled bad.
With a game in hand as well. Anyway.
But
Yeah, not above us.
I haven't got much more to add on Newcastle now. Obviously, I watched the game with the
no,
three
I
of us in here, but you can add
Gucci
your
Band coming
points.
back in, Isak coming back in. Obviously, Wilson back's a big thing. You have to play that absolute sack of shit up top. So I think it's good for you.
I
Got a
was
£60 million
worried.
striker.
Yeah,
Well, no,
he means
but
Chris
if
Wood.
Wilson was
I know,
injured,
yeah.
Wood would have played. Yeah, sack of shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, I don't think I was crying out for like a winger, right, to play alongside Isaac and Gucci Band. But I don't know whether I want to see Miggy on the bench now. It just seems like he doesn't get tired, and he's starting to find the net.
I think
Can
Eddie
you
Howe
imagine now?
Howe must have a master plan for him, but he's just going to do a Joelinton v2. He's going to bring him down to midfield, a Joelinton Almiron pivot.
No, because when we go down to Bournemouth and the wind picks up, Miggy's off the pitch with that. Swear to God.
No, I feel like with Almiron, don't get me wrong, Almiron, he's certainly not the most technically gifted football player in the world.
Here's
He'll
work
put 200%
rate,
Right,
in
but
every game.
I was gonna say, just like you can like Martinelli, they just work and they work and they work
Yeah.
and they will do absolutely anything for the team, and it means so much to fans. So
Yeah,
he's
I
probably a bit of a fan favourite at Newcastle.
Oh yeah.
Purely for his work rate.
I think
you know?
when the whole Grealish and Miggy thing came out, there was Newcastle fans that were obviously slating Grealish for what he said, saying it was
Yeah.
unprofessional. There were also Newcastle fans going, "Yeah, but we've said it about him." Yeah.
Yeah, but also, right, I think from a person that doesn't support Newcastle, whenever I did watch Newcastle play, he's always the person that I want to see score. Like when he signed,
100%.
when he signed and he didn't score a goal. When he scored that first goal, I was happy for him.
It's
because
like
you-
watching
mate,
Speed in the Sidemen match. You just
you
wanted him to
can see
score.
You see how hard he works.
Literally.
Listen.
Fair play to
I'm
him.
not the biggest fan of Miggy when it comes to football, but I'm not putting him on the technical ability of speed, suey, right? Fuck off. No, he's turning into. He's someone that I think has accepted that he doesn't need to do that anymore. Like he doesn't need to be that focal point. Whereas when we have fucking Chris Wood up top and Gucci Band's out and we've got Munchkin Fraser on the left wing and Miggy on the right, we've got to give the ball to Miggy because he's the only one that can fucking run and work back at the set. Like, I don't know. There's obviously a plan there. I do want to see him carry on this run of form, but fuck knows. I'm just glad that we came back and we went, you know what? VAR
what it is,
aren't
mate.
going to fuck us over and
It's
we're
a-
not going to hit the post.
It's a lot better start to this season than it was for you last
Oh,
season.
fucking
So
hell,
you
don't
can't-
even start.
You can't complain.
That kind of goes
Obviously-
under like you don't really hear about that. But how long were you bottom of the table for?
14
We
games.
were. We didn't win in 13 games. We had one. I think 4 draws and like 9 losses or something.
That,
when it was
for
coming
me,
up.
that goes under the
Yeah.
radar massively now. Don't get me wrong, I
It
know it was
was.
last season, but that turnaround that Eddie Howe's done in about a year as of now just under.
I wouldn't say it was on the radar because I think for the majority, I think Eddie
think
Howe
it
was the
was-
manager of the season last season. For
Yeah, he was
everyone.
my
Yeah,
manager this
true,
season.
yeah.
So, but I mean, he's
Well,
done a very
he's good.
very good job there. The thing I like about Newcastle is that they've been
It's-
taken over by this, by this company or these businessmen that have that Newcastle are now up there with the richest football clubs in the world. Yeah, but they haven't exactly splashed cash. They haven't
They've
just
done it
thrown
the right
around.
way.
I know
Yeah.
I know they probably can't because like financial fair play and stuff like that. But their team isn't like that incredibly.
See,
It's
different
not.
to
It's not
last year?
flashy. It's not.
It's a
It's not
project.
something
It's a
you'd look
project,
at.
isn't it?
Yeah, it
No, but
just-
you wouldn't look at our signings on paper and go, "Oh, they could transform a club."
yeah.
well, apart from
our-
Bruno, that Bruno bloke could.
The thing,
Yeah,
the-
he
I mean,
should,
he
yeah.
should, he
they've
should be in the
obviously-
Champions League, mate.
Bearing in mind, for the class Bruno's got, and I know that he came in at a weird time because he came in January.
Yeah.
The fact that it took him 6 games to get a start,
Yeah,
and we're sitting there now, we're seeing the quality that he possesses. It just goes to show how disciplined the backroom staff are.
But
To go,
I think it
let's,
shows.
let's get the fundamentals with the squad in training, what we want to play like, what we want to identify as, and then we'll go, right, Bruno, this is where you slot in. And that from top to bottom, the recruitment level, the back room, the way that we operate now as a club is like a football club, not like a shoddy
all
little
this money,
business.
here you go.
Yeah.
But I think, Bran, you mentioned it a few weeks ago that you in terms of FFP, you've got quite a lot of leeway. If I remember
We will
correctly.
do, I think we
But-
will do
but-
when it comes to January.
But the fact you obviously, as Chess says, haven't just gone out and bought X, Y, and Z for 120 million pounds. Obviously, that entire club has just coming in with a pinpoint plan. They probably know exactly who they want and who they're going to get in the January.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, every player knows what they could probably get from Newcastle now. Because it's not only going with the project from early doors, it's now, well, it's also obviously the money they can also bring.
Yeah, and it's trust me, it's a culmination of all the factors, right? Every professional footballer will, firstly, they're playing and getting paid handsomely. Newcastle can afford to pay more than everybody else. Secondly, one of the best fan bases, or the most loyal fan bases
definitely.
in the world. Very rarely do you see Newcastle fans turn on their own players, right? Over anything. Maybe Michael Owen, prick. Thirdly, the jump that we've made from start of last season to start of this season, regardless of the points that we've dropped this season, to be sitting in 7th after 8 games played, last season, after 5 games played, we're bottom of the table without a fucking sniff of a goal anywhere.
Mm.
So you're walking in on a project, but a project that's already jump-started. So it's not like you're building from the ground up. I think, like you said, recruitment know exactly who they want, how much they're willing to get them for, and they're not going to be bullied into paying more. Like we spoke about the United tax, because United was so desperate, everyone's adding 20 and 30 million on. And United are stupid enough to negotiate for 2 weeks and then go, we've got to. And I think
Fine.
with Newcastle, even the Maddison, bidding for Maddison and them turning around and going, no, we want 70. He's only got a year left. We'll wait 6 months.
Yeah.
We'll do with what we got. We'll come back in January. And I think it's trust me, it's a 50-50. Because if we don't buy that player and say Jolinton and Bruno get injuries and we're stuck with fucking Willock,
Shelby.
Shelby's injured, but do you know what I mean? It's a
Yeah.
catch-22. I just think we've got a lot right and we've still got a lot more to find out how to get right. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't think I can complain too much. I just think we're on the right path now. Just get everyone back from injury. Pray to God the World Cup does not kill off a couple of our players. But yeah, it ain't been bad.
no, not at all.
Does move
Let's
us
move
on
on.
to a very, very, very big topic this
The
weekend.
Chelsea red card. Well, sorry, the Chelsea lack of red card. I just want to say, I feel like you know it's bad when a opposition manager goes for their post-match press conference and says that if I say what I think, I will be in trouble. That's never a good sign. It wasn't a good decision, was it?
It was
No, but let's
horrific.
just clear it up here. What he done, anywhere like being centre half and being turned and doing that is a fucking nuff anyway. But being that deliberate with your hands anywhere else on the pitch is still a red card. There is absolutely no way the ref can look at that and go, "Oh, you know what? He's deliberately swatted the ball whilst on the floor."
That's the thing. So he hits it once as he's falling, but then you see him lift his head up and go to poke it
You
with
see
his hand.
the flick on his hand.
Yeah, that
is so obvious.
I've just watched for the first time. That is outrageous.
But
It's not
I
good.
don't think it's happening with Chelsea because they seem to keep getting saved. We had the Mendy thing with West Ham. We've had this, and it is actually mental. That you
Crazy.
can then slow that down, watch it, and go, yeah.
Cal, did you just say that you just watched it?
Yeah.
Did the ref blow up?
I don't believe so. Well,
Yeah, he got booked.
yeah.
Didn't
You got a yellow.
Yeah,
So
he got
wait. So you can slip over. Now, bearing in mind, it's arguable. I don't think he is, but it's arguable that who was it? Was it Edouard that was next
Rod.
to him?
he?
Yeah.
No, it was Jordan Ayew.
Right,
Yeah.
Ayew. So
Ayew.
Ayew's turned him, and he's now behind Thiago, or going to get behind Thiago Silva, yeah, with the ball. So it's arguable that it's a deliberate foul, right, and a deliberate handball. I know that deliberate handball is a foul, but you've gone down and you have gone out your way to stop the game dead by deliberately handballing it.
He's also
That
last
is a-
man.
Yeah.
It's a red
And
card.
it is there is
No
no
debate.
justification
No
as to
debate.
why you blow up and go, this is a foul. He is last man. He has handled it. Yellow.
Yeah.
There are
No-
three factors where they're not arguable.
No debate whatsoever. Like, just that decision alone, just like if it was human error, you'd be like, "Fuck's sake, can't believe we didn't get it."
if he's falling
Whatever.
on the ball, then
Like,
Ugh.
If it's
the
as
fact,
he's falling, but it's
yeah.
not.
But the fact that we have a video replay of this shit and we can look at it and be like, he's not meant that, or even if he's meant it or not, it's to me, if you've handled the ball in a way that it obstructs the play and everything like that, that is a handball, especially if you've gone to ground like that. Like literally, if VAR wasn't about and it was just human error as it was, like it could be brushed off. But the fact that there's like we've got video replays, we've got tons of cameras around the cunt in stadiums, and we can still get shit like that wrong, is just embarrassing. And I've Charlie Austin. Do you remember Charlie Austin like in that press conference? Best league in the world. Got refs like that. It's literally the same. It's like best league in the world, and we can't even officiate our games properly. It's actually just fucking embarrassing.
It gets worse because then Conor Gallagher pulls out a fucking screamer to win it. And the
Yeah.
thing I
Yeah.
hate most about Chelsea is they always get these shit decisions for them. And if they don't, if they're playing absolutely honking, you can put a grand bet that they will win a penalty and win 1-0. It just seems always for them. They'll either win 1-0 with a shitty penalty or a decision will go their way and they'll still win. Leicester, now fucking Palace. I hate them. I hate them.
It's now becoming like, what do they say? Once is an instant, twice is coincidence, three times a pen.
Yes.
Conspiracy theory confirmed. Chelsea are fucking cheats.
Abramovich is
but
still
it's,
paying them.
Obviously, there were a lot more, like there were untold amount of red cards this week. But going back to that Chelsea one, I don't know whether even if the refs fucking blown up, why with VAR they haven't turned around and went, listen, this is like you need to see this. Like it's baffling. It really is.
Yeah.
But look, we say this every week, and I'm pretty sure I asked this question last time. What the fuck do this whole refereeing board do to fix the absolute mess that officiating in the Premier League is at the minute? Don't get me wrong.
Strip down the
easy.
rules.
It's quite easy. Make the right decision.
No, I get that, but they're
Strip
told to do
rules
that
of football.
they're told to do that every game,
Yeah.
and they're quite clearly not. So it needs
Sack
to be,
them.
But don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's worse. I think we've seen clips of it worse in other leagues, especially I think the French league is absolutely fucked.
La
But
Liga's embarrassing as well. Yeah.
Not the point. If we're talking about the best, the most watched, the highest earning league in football, the officiating has to be on the same level, and it's not even close.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. But yeah,
You know what?
as
You know
I
what?
say-
Here's what I say. Get all the refs who do the Champions League, fucking pay them shit tons of money, and get all of them, all of the foreign officials, the ones that do the Champions League, the elite of the elite, and get them in the Prem.
yeah, but even then, they're fucking stupid
Get rid
as
of
well.
Mariner,
Do you know what I mean?
shit bastard.
Literally, get rid
Give
of
Cal the
him.
Dragon a fucking whistle.
Bring Howard Webb back.
Yeah,
Bring back
literally just
Howard
pay
Webb.
Howard
It's
Webb
been-
the absolute boatload and be like,
it's
"Come
been-
back, please."
It's been
United don't want
fucking
him
dire, but they're only there to write apology letters to the fucking clubs after they've got something fucking dreadful.
Thanks, United.
That's all they're just really good at writing emails and fucking letters. That's all they're good for. Fuck the cards,
Yeah.
fuck the whistle.
Anyway,
I'll say I'm sorry.
We got it wrong again.
so to like round off this podcast, we've got another team of the week in one of our segments that we do, and we do a team of the week. And this week it's Brans team of the week. Take
Right.
it away, Ernie.
Right,
I don't think.
to bring this up, I'm gonna absolutely block off Brick's face. So like,
Thank
welcome.
fuck he's gone.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Peak.
Thank fuck he's gone.
My bacon sarnie now. Cheers.
Right. Obviously, there was only one or I think 3 positions really where I was a little bit. Yeah, I don't know who to pick here, but we'll start in the sticks. We've got Jay Pickers in goal. I think this week, stats wise, 7 shots on target, had a fucking unreal game. Everton got the result, another win for them against a team that they're grinding with in Southampton. I'm playing 4 at the back, but only one of them's a fullback. So we've got Aaron Cresswell at left back. Again, played really well for West Ham. Thought it's about time, considering that he was a contender for England's left back spot not too long ago as well. And then 2 centre halves. We've got Snessi from Bournemouth, who again playing out of his mind right now.
kept a clean
In
sheet.
a
didn't
very,
it?
very
Yep.
in a very, very mediocre Bournemouth team, but are starting to find their feet. And then we've got Mr. Composure, Mr. Give him the ball with any amount of players around him, he'll find a way to get out of it. Saliba.
That was crazy. That was unreal, by the way.
Yeah.
How he's got in a North London derby, how he's got the balls to get the ball in like the 6-yard box and to dribble past or around 2 players and then find a pass is mind blowing.
One of them was our star boy as well, Sip. Our star boy
He
got
megged him,
megged.
didn't he, in their box?
Yeah.
I was talking about in our box, mate. It was in our
No.
box where he got in the 6-yard box and dribbled around 2 players. It was just crazy.
Oh, we
I've-
covered this segment.
Yeah, we did, but I mean, you said it, so I'm just fucking following up on
It's
it.
Brans
And
team of the week, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. And then at right back, if Chaz had his way, he'd have Saliba V2. But
Fucking
instead,
do one, mate.
we got Connor Cody, who has been instrumental in Everton's
Instead of right
surge.
back, we've got Conor Cody.
I'm playing 4 at the back with 3 centre half.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Like Ben White, right back. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not. You know
Say
what?
that.
Put Emerson
was
Royale
class.
there for his first half performance. And then in the middle, we've got obviously Trossard, hat-trick against Liverpool.
He scored all 3 in the end. I thought he only scored
Yeah,
2.
he got their equaliser in the end.
Oh,
Bit of a scrappy one, but first half he left Trent for dead twice. Fantastic. We've got Xhaka, obviously man of the match performance. Don't think anybody is playing close to what he's playing like, apart from anyone in the City team. And then we've got Kevin De Bruyne, obviously
what
fucking world-class
ball.
assist.
What a
World-class
goal.
assist. I don't think a player petrifies me more when they've got the ball at their feet and a bit of space around them. You know that something's coming from every single attack when he's involved. We've got the 2 hat-trick heroes, Philip Foden and the robot. And then we've got Lionel Mickey. How can you leave that fella up? It's the only inform he's going to get, so I think we should give him 4 ratings higher than what he is on FIFA. We'll make him a steady 82. But that is my team of the week. Is there anyone?
And your manager.
Oh, my manager.
Brighton's manager.
Yeah, Brighton's manager. There we go.
That's
Fucking
deserved.
trying to show-
Him. Fucking
Yeah.
him.
It was his first game
I mean,
in charge,
to be
right?
fair,
Yeah,
first
first
game in
game.
charge, he's gone up 2-0 against Liverpool, battered them around for the first half
At Anfield?
at Anfield, yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
And just to rub salt in the wounds, just decided to pick on Trent for the first half as well. Just thought, fuck it. We'll just drop him in the mud even more. But yeah, that would be my team of the week. There's not like I said, it was the two fullbacks and the keeper that I was unsure of. So I went off stats. Obviously, not being able to watch all the games this weekend. But I think it's pretty solid.
Last week, I had Begovic in that Everton's backup keeper, and Pickford's obviously come back in for injury. Was he injured?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
It seems so.
once
He had
again,
a
it's-
stormer, apparently.
He's had another fantastic. He's had a good start to the season as well. To be fair,
Yes.
Pickford.
For someone that hasn't always been
Good
Not
at
Not
Correct.
great for Everton always.
Yeah, he had
Apart
a
from
really-
end of last year, he was very good for him as well.
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
Yeah,
Shammy can't kick a ball,
basic.
but apart from that, he's had a good start to the season.
That's a,
But yeah,
the week that.
And you're back, Bricky. Look at
And I
that.
just finished my bacon sarnie, baby. Come on!
Editing
Bash.
genius.
I'm a little bit disappointed he's back now. Can we wrap this up?
Yeah, I think-
Just quickly,
Yeah,
this podcast will obviously be out tomorrow. Yeah,
Tuesday
Yeah,
morning.
Tomorrow
tomorrow
morning.
10 a.m. Yeah.
there's one game left, which is obviously being played tonight, which is the
Leicester Norris.
Osaka.
I was going to say
Yes,
Sako.
I do
well, I don't- I
want to
think Forest
clarify
sack.
that some people made it into my team of the week because we were not waiting for this game.
Yeah.
So if this game
Dull
decides to
fest.
pop off,
I think that's a safe guess.
Yeah, two 0 Leicester's my guess.
There you go.
I'm gonna go with the Forest
Leicester conceding.
2-1.
Well, it's 2-2.
No, Forest 2-1.
Is it at?
I'm going
Is that
Leicester.
It's at Leicester, I believe.
The King Power.
3-1
King
Leicester.
Power.
Lingard to get a 90th minute consolation goal and do the gritty.
He's actually starting on the bench. Actually, I've just seen.
Yeah, he's coming on.
that's
So
not going to
he'll
stop
pro-
him
he'll
scoring in
probably
the
come
90th minute.
Yeah,
Gal.
he'll come on the 75th and then just run rings. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Right,
Jay
2-2.
Lingard.
I'm going a 2-2.
Yeah, that's
Good
the
little
way.
predictions there.
You didn't see you there. Anyway, so
I'm
that's all for the podcast today. We'll see you tomorrow.
They're fucking words you've never heard before.
the
you ugly
weekend.
bastard.
We'll see you Saturday.
Down below,
We'll see you
Twitch.
Saturday.
We're on Twitch.
Down
Live
below
streams are on Twitch.
On Twitch.
Shout out Maisie.
Love you.
Amazing. That's fucking brilliant.